Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more Factorio Not 15. Today, we are going to jump right into this crap, and we are going to get the next tier, the second to top tier, technically. The top tier of science that you actually produce, not counting space science, done. And in order to do this, oopsie daisy, yes, this is where we want to be, so let's eradicate this. In order to do this, we are going to run our speed modules that we recently built all the way upstairs and towards our science manufactory. Come on. And underground. And like I said, we're just jumping right into this because there's no exposition necessary in this video. I haven't done anything behind the scenes or off camera. I'm literally just jumping from the last video to this one, and we are going to make this happen is what we're going to do. So in order to do that, I am going to smashy smash a little bit of stuff here, underground belt all of that, and run you up and in this way. And now we're going to take a red belt, which is going to run something like this. And it's going to merge that in like that. And then we are going to sideload this in just like that. And yeah, we've got enough room to do this. Let's go underground here and up here. And that's going to supply the copper cables we're going to need. Actually, I put yellow inserters there, but yellow inserters are not going to cut it. Like, looking at this in retrospect, yellow inserters abso-freaking-lutely are not going to cut this. What am I missing to make these? Electronic circuits, advanced circuits, iron gear wheels. Okay, yeah, so we want some gear wheels real quick. So grab me a bunch of gear wheels, grab me a bunch of electronic circuits, preferably, you know, standard electronic circuits, not those other ones. What was on this belt? Did I scoop any of them by accident? Mining drills and engines, I might have. I had them in my inventory already anyway, though. And let's get me some of these stack inserters. Specifically, I'm going to want, what, like 6 of them. I don't need them for the other inputs. The other inputs should be fine. In fact, the other inputs are going to be pulling 1 battery and 3 processing units. Is that what it's going to be pulling? So that's 4 items in 14 seconds. They should easily be able to handle that. Actually, it's possible. Oh, no, we're gonna use this. We're gonna use stack inserters for these, just because. There we go. And yeah, these ones should be fine. I shouldn't need anything faster for the other input. And what else do I need? So I've got this coming in. I've got the speed modules coming in. I just need to actually connect them now. So let's just take care of that real quick. There we go. Speed modules are on their way. It's going to take them a little bit of time to get up here, but that's okay. And we could actually use the entire yellow belt of them potentially, because this red belt is just going to cruise it along. But our plants here won't do that. Looks like our copper is running out, our stone is running out. We have numerous irons that have run out already. Not only did I mention this one has run out, but our other little iron patch. Where the hell was our other little iron patch? Oh, it's gone already. It's gone already. Was it like over here or something? I don't even remember where it was now, but the other little, it was over here, because it was right next to this warehouse off to the side of it. I've already ripped it up, but it ran out as well. This iron patch is depleting. It's down to 145,000 actually. That's not very much. This iron patch is down to 66,000. Holy crap, actually. I'm going to need to expand to more iron right away. I'm going to have to expand to this 2.9 million almost immediately. Copper is going great. 4.7 thousand. We've got 3.2 thousand copper there still. Yeah, I'm going to have to expand on iron like immediately. Oh my goodness, how much we are using. It's crazy sauce. All right, so now let's get ourselves our batteries and our processing units. Oh boy, so to get the processing units, so I'm going to cheat. Instead of running properly on the bus, where you know I'm supposed to run on the bus, I'm just going to cheat and like slick my processing units in this way and just, you know, shove them up into there, so that we don't have to take away this red circuit belt right now. Because again, I'm at the point where I'm almost ready to tear this factory up and start retooling it for its new production model. So we got that, and we've got batteries down here. We also have batteries up here, because this is where they split through. We could actually just split it and run it through here. No, I think I like the idea of splitting it here and running it up underground, which means I'm going to need some more underground belts, but that's okay. Let's just grab those real quick. And where's a good place to run these then? It looks like right here is a pretty solid place to run them. So let's do that. I hate. Absolutely. Okay, good. That went fine. I really absolutely hate this you know, belt. Walk on a belt and you get pulled along by bullshit. There is actually a belt immunity mod that gives you modules for power armor that give you belt immunity. And I am definitely considering picking that up at this point. So this has to split for you because you are, like, this is your line. So we're going to go underground with it because it's the stone bricks responsibility for making way for you when you're on your own line. Batteries, very good. We're going to split some of you, and then you're going to come up here. And we're going to run you like this and just... actually, we don't even need to sideload you. You only produce on one side right now. But you know what? We are going to sideload you just in case I ever do add like a second one, just for the time being, so that we don't have any problems with that. So that's going to sideload batteries and processing units. And like I say, we're just going to cheat with these a little bit. We're just going to run these like not on a proper bus. We're just going to run them straight on down here. And just go underground underneath all of this stuff as necessary until we get to where we need to be. Does it look a little, you know, not quite in theme with the way our factory is set up? Yes, but it is going to get us the materials that we need in order to do what we need. Plus, I've been pretty ad hoc with stuff up here anyway. Like, all the materials coming in to the science packs, they don't actually run on the bus proper. It's just coming up from its production facility straight into science. So everything above the circuits is really just ad hoc space that I use for whatever the hell I want to use it for. So, in other words. And there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, that is high-tech science. And with high-tech science, we're going to be able to get logistic systems up and running very soon. Oh, yeah. Check out those speed modules. I like it. Oh, the logistics system. Yes. So I don't have any logistics chests right now, but if I did, it would show all the items that are in it, and you can search by name, and you can search in different like logistics networks and whatnot and all that kind of stuff. But I need to get a logistics system first. Researching it ahead of time, in retrospect, probably didn't make any sense, but I did just want to do it because it's awesome. It's just plain awesome. High-tech science packs! Yes! And they are going to just run along the same thing that the purple science packs are running along and come up into here. We seem to be fine on purple. Well, we're not using purple right now. That's why we're fine on purple. But we seem to be fine on like purple, blue, black, and red at the moment. We are very short on green. And as you can see, not all of our labs are actually researching. In fact, only like 4 or 5 labs at a time are researching at the moment, which is very nice. We just can't get green science packs past this second set of labs because obviously it's going to pull them straight to the back. And this first set of labs is going to want to pull it straight to the back as well. It doesn't have purple because it's not researching purple right now. It is running because it has green though, and that's all we need. Green, black, and red for this one, I believe. Maybe blue as well. Yeah, blue as well. Okay. You know, this works for me, though. We are researching with enough labs that we're actually getting this research done. We're researching with as many labs as we have science packs to produce, and there's no more weird lab behavior happening with this model. They just pull it straight through to the back, and If we happen to not be using a particular set of packs and we start research that's going to use them, it will fill all of the labs, and the first little bit of research will just hammer it hard, basically, is what it amounts to. And I'm okay with that. So in the meantime, oh yeah, check that out. We're starting to get some battery power built up, which means our roboports are done. You know what? Let's keep building up battery power before I pull the robots out. Yeah, screw it. Let's pull the robots out. I want to get these picked up. Additionally, though, do I have a logistics? Yeah, I got. Wait, why isn't my? Oh, right, because that's a construction network thing. The construction network around me got a little bit bigger as well because we added a 5th roboport. Also, I can field 5 robots at once now, which is a big deal too. Or not 5, 50 robots at once, where I could only field 40 previously. I have 49 on me. Okay, it's because he got up to go get another thing that just finished a second ago. Nice. So the high-tech science packs are now backed up to this radar dish, basically. Oh, that's another thing I need to do, and I might do it off camera. I need to start putting radar dishes everywhere. I also need to actually run train track out to all of these walls. So it should be a priority of mine. I should get the main line run out to all of these walls and basically just rebuild this main line so that it is actually, you know, effective everywhere. Branch off as we need, build out to all of these walls, and then get into position. I'm already in position to tap this iron, get into position to tap this one, which should be easy if I'm getting close to this wall. Tap this one, which should be easy if I'm getting close to this wall, also this one, and then this one, this wall here, and this wall. We need to, what we need to do is get trains going out to all of them, and roboport networks set up on all of them, so that I can get repair packs and laser turrets and whatever I need in supplies out for these walls out there, so that when they start taking serious damage, because it's not happening yet, but it will happen soon, I can get that repaired. Okay. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good. It's like super duper, like we were doing so much, and I was trying to get through so much stuff in the last video and talk about the new mod updates and all that stuff. And we get to this one, and I'm like, okay, well, we've just taken care of science. Yay us. Congratulations. I'm just going to rip out whatever laser turrets I find as I see them. We don't need them here anymore. I am now walled, and I now have guns on the walls, so I don't need any of the guns that I had over here. This was from when I had no defenses at all, basically, and things were starting to attack. 500 processing units per hour, very good. If we take a look at the production graphs, let's actually look 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes, we'd be making 4,000 iron per minute, 3.9 thousand copper cable per minute, 3.5 thousand iron plates. So we're actually making less plates than, or no, making less ore than we are making plates, and that's 1 to 1. So yeah, we're consuming 4.7, we're producing 4. We're consuming 4, we're producing 3.4. We're consuming 1.4 coal, we're making 1.4 coal, which means the system is just backed up. That just means that we have it maxed out, and the warehouse is full, basically. So it only produces what it needs. And then copper. We're using more copper than we are making as well at the moment. Intriguing. So yeah, we do need some more raw resources and processing coming through the system, but now, okay, yeah, personal Roboport 2s are an interesting prospect here, and night vision is an interesting prospect here, and Power Armor Mark II is a very interesting prospect here, and not only that, but Portable Fusion Reactor is a very interesting prospect here, and there's so many, and beacons are a super interesting prospect here. There are so many things that, yes, I want to build here, but though, and you know, mining productivity, our priority is logistics system. So we have access to the active provider chest and requester chest, and then I think logistics warehouses come after that. Yeah, logistics warehousing, which is going to give us the passive provider warehouse, which will be really useful for us, I think. So yes, let's do it. Let's do a logistics system research, and then we're basically going to rip out this entire lower section of the factory and rebuild it. well, maybe not the entire thing. I mean, these ones produce science packs, so we could, I suppose, keep them coming for the time being, but I mean, it's just so... I kind of just want to rip out the entire thing and rebuild all of these as logistics. Also, the make anything, 100% is getting ripped out and being rebuilt as logistics. Logistics is literally made for this kind of setup. What I think we're going to keep on belt is going to be this stuff. But we are going to redesign this stuff a little bit so that it has effective belts coming into it, so we are actually fully saturating it. Like, look at this. We're using so many green circuits now that we are no longer supplying our stuff with copper. Like, look at the copper throughput right now. Oh, we're actually out. Oh my goodness! We ran out in the warehouse. Oh my goodness. 77,000 iron too, so we're actually depleting iron. 68,000 steel, so we're increasing steel. Yeah, we're depleting all of our resources now. That we're producing so many circuits, we're just devouring the iron and devouring the copper. Now the copper, to be fair, we're not actually smelting at full speed because I'm technically sideloading here, so that these mines below us get priority, so that they will, you know, always technically insert a little bit. But what we could do to remedy that is get ourselves a red splitter. And we're going to put our red splitter here, and you are just going to feed directly into that. And then this will feed into there, so it's still going to get its stuff, but we're going to feed more copper through. This one can't do that, though. This one doesn't have enough room for that. We can do that, we just have to cheat a little bit to make it happen. And I don't mind cheating, because this is our world, and we can do whatever the hell we want in our world. So we're going to come out here like this, and we're going to rotate down like that and come in like so. Maybe we should have gone back one more, just to make sure we don't have any weird complications. Yeah, let's do this over here, and then we will put a red splitter there, and we will red belt everything from here. There we go. So now it's still going to be able to pass stuff from this other thing through. Like if I just merged this in and tried sideloading this, it would just back up. So we are still going to end up depleting those miners, but it is going to pass more copper through. And actually, since we're passing red belts into it now, I could technically increase production on this. Let's actually see. I don't have much red belt on me. Let's go grab some more. Let's grab some red belt. Let's grab some red underground. Let's grab some red splitters. Am I going to need red splitters? Well, I can restock up to 50 of them. So I can do that at least. Is there red belt in this warehouse down here still? Did I ever have red belt in this warehouse down here? I might have. There isn't any more though. Is there any in this? No. Okay. Yes! Logistics warehousing. Let's get that done too. I'm pretty sure I do have red belt in some warehouse somewhere. But we can just come up here. It's no big deal. So red splitters. Let's stock up to 50 on them. Red underground. I want probably all of these, in all honesty. And red conventional. I'm gonna need a bunch. Let's just say a bunch. Yellow, let's just dump what yellow I have right now, because I'm not gonna need those, and I'm actually gonna fill up my inventory with yellow right away. And before we go any further, I'm actually going to save the game, and I'm going to go to 15 now. The last few times I've been resaving onto Mini Mega 14 and just overriding it, but we're going to go to 15 now because it's a big step for us. So let's upgrade just the copper lines for the time being, okay? So to upgrade the copper lines, we're going to need to upgrade basically everything. Our upgrade planner I have set to upgrade transport belts, underground belts, and splitters of the yellow variety to the red variety. It does not require robots right now unless we hold shift down when we do it. Then it will give robot orders for it. Let's get the portable fusion reactor. 250 processing units is all it uses. Yes, please. That's going to be a big priority. And we'll use our upgrade planner. It works. Good. So the bug is fixed. Yeah, we can keep sending in the yellow belts of coal for the time being. We'll see if we need to change that. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. And let's upgrade these guys, and these guys, and these guys. Very good. And now all I need to do is just upgrade straight down this line. That's a fast transport belt, that's fine. We're gonna upgrade straight down this line all the way to the end, like so. Very good, and I had enough. I did indeed have enough, and I had enough room for the yellows. I did indeed have the room for the yellows. Let's take a peek on our map, make sure we got that correctly. So steel was already upgraded, this was already upgraded. We upgraded the output lines there as well, that's fine. The coal, it looks like we upgraded coal too. Yeah, we upgraded the coal belt over here too. Oh well, fine. Fine. So we're just going to do that like this. I took such special care to not upgrade that coal belt by accident. There we go. And we're still fine. And you need a couple more upgrades though. This needs to become a fast splitter. There we go. Okay. So now we're feeding 2 saturated red belts in. They're becoming, well, 1 saturated red belt splits into 2, but it splits to half. So this can technically run as far as it can. We do need blue belts to fully saturate this, but this is going to basically double the potential copper production. Also, the copper outputs are all fast. So to make this work now, we're just going to need to do this. Like so. And like so, and then we're gonna want some loaders, and hey, look at that, I happen to have a new tier of loader, just like that, and there we go. That is going to, remember, we've got 2 red belts coming out, and this is only 2 red belts going in. I could even upgrade this to blue belts, but this will help us a little bit. So we go from this spotty patchwork of stuff to pretty much saturated output. We're going to be using more than this, but that's a good start. We're not really gaining anything in here. We are technically very slowly gaining, I guess, but it's a good upgrade. It was worthwhile. We could do it with the iron as well. I might have enough materials on me. I could definitely acquire enough materials. We probably don't have enough fast underground belts, but that's perhaps an upgrade for another time, because you know what we have now? We have a logistics network. So we have ourselves requester chests, which are fan-freaking-tastic. I need to start mass producing some of these chests, and I'm going to also need to just, like, destroy our robots entirely. Yeah, no, this factory is actually going to have to stay here for a while because we need freaking robots. How much lube do I have? Like, none. I have, like, none lube. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's gonna be fun. I have enough engines backed up at the moment though, so it's not gonna really matter that much. But yeah, I've got like none lube. Tell you what, these electric mining drills, you know, I was gonna stick them into science pack research, but in all honesty, I'm gonna need them for that iron patch, aren't I? Yeah, that's a thing. I've got like ores and crap on me and whatnot. Let's just, you know, trash slot some of this stuff. In fact, let's auto trash wood. And I want to keep like no wood on me. Let's also auto trash like copper ore. I want to keep none of that on me. Let's auto trash stone. I don't want to keep any of that on me either. We could use some more trash slots. Holy crap. What else do I want to just trash? I want to auto trash iron sticks, but I'm not going to, well no, I'm not going to auto trash that. I'm just going to trash iron sticks. What else do I want to trash that I have in my inventory right now? The storehouses I don't need to have sitting there. The miners I could get rid of out of my inventory for the time being. Lasers are full up over here. Probably don't need my train stuff right now either. Well, we're going to do these miners because that's 2 item slots that I can just stick into the trash for the time being. And it'll give me some extra inventory space because why do I need that? I need to pick up a whole bunch of robots, and robots take up crap tons of space if you weren't awares. So, logistics robots which are fun little guys, they use advanced circuits. Where the hell are you? You're in logistics, obviously. Yeah, so construction robots use 2 electronic circuits. Logistics robots use 2 advanced circuits. So if I have 5,000 of these guys, I need 1,000 advanced circuits. 500 rather. This is only like 1,000 robots in total that I'm working towards making here too. So that's a bit of an issue. 2, 4, 6, 8, and a little bit more makes 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Very good. We've got some room left over, but as we build them, they're going to pop out of here. Actually, you know what? Let's just assembly machine this. Yeah, let's just assembly machine this. We're going to do it right up over here, like right next to these guys. And we're going to do this very ad hoc. Like, this is not a pretty setup. Can I actually use a substation? Do I have a substation? I probably don't even have a substation on me, do I? Doesn't look like it. I can make one. Make a lighted substation. There we go. It only used a few advanced circuits. It's no big deal. So let's drop a lighted substation down here. And just in case I want to put other facilities in this area, I probably could have just gotten by with 1 electric pole, but whatever. And you are going to make for me just a bunch of robots, please. Logistics. And that is going to be this robot. And we are going to put a chest down and... You know what, I'm going to put a second chest down as well because I can. I don't really need to. And then we're going to put this chest for the outputs. This one is going to get the robot frames. Why is the bottleneck offset? Why is bottleneck offset on everything? Did the most recent update of bottleneck make it so it's not centered anymore? And why? Why would they not want it centered? Did it interfere with something when it was centered? Was it just hard to see? I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning for it was. I just know apparently they did it. So let's stick these robot frames, 181 again over there, damn, into there. Let's stick these guys into here. We're going to need even more of those. That's going to make us a bunch of logistics spots. And this is going to get us started. We're just going to get an entire chest full of logistics spots up and running so that once we lay out our roboports and rip up everything in this freaking base, we will have the robots we need to actually get started on stuff. We should get some construction robots too, because we're going to need construction robots to, you know, build our new base and repair stuff on the walls and all that kind of crap. But for the time being, I want to keep like 200 of these on me. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Sounds good. Well, we're 27 minutes into this one. Our high-tech science packs are up and running. It looks like we have very few labs actually operating. Do we actually literally have 1 lab operating at the moment? We do, don't we? Okay, well, we've got 3 operating now, so that's good. Yeah, so this lab setup is a little overkill for the number of science we have. Don't worry. When we retool our factory, we will be making a lot more science than this, I think. We'll be making a lot more circuits than this. Everything will be just more. More. And like I said, we don't have enough processing units to keep up right now. And we knew that was going to be the case, which is why we're actually not making many science packs, which is why so few labs are working, because we're barely able to run like half of the actual science pack production. So yeah, that's why. But we will be increasing all of this. It's just... This is not our factory's final form. This is the form that was designed to get our factory to the mid-game form. This was the early game factory. The mid-game factory is still to come, and then the late-game factory long beyond that. Yeah, look at, like I said, we do not have enough throughput to run the majority. Well, not the majority. We can run a good chunk of them. We don't have the throughput to run a large chunk of this stuff, though. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to have you again next time as we begin the probably like 6 to 10 video long journey of ripping our entire factory apart and rebuilding it from the ground up. It's going to be fun. See you then.